This time on Craig, JD and Mike.
Turn around, let's have a look. Oh, wow. As if the stakes weren't actually high enough already, it's 5 AM. I've just left home. I'm going to meet Mike in London. We've rolled the dice. I say we, it's the royal we. I have rolled the dice again, much to JD's displeasure, and we have bought another Honda. But the problem that we have is today is the only day me and Mike can get together to buy it and do what we're going to do with it to help this Integra project. So, as always, today is going to be a bit of a rush. We're going to get onto it right now. I'm just leaving Bournemouth. I'm expecting to be home about 7 or 8 tonight. So again, another full-on day, but let's see where we can get to with it today. And yeah, I'm excited to see what you guys are going to think about this new Honda that we've bought. We are Craig, JD and Mike. I'm going to get back for this. 3 mates, building, reviving and racing the most unexpected cars on the internet. From forgotten BMWs to sleeper family cars. If it's fast, broken or a bit ridiculous, we are on it. So, if you love fast cars, bad ideas and crazy road trips, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and join us for all the chaos. Here we are. We have made it. Familiar sight with the Porsche. Let's go see where Mike is. Get this show on the road. So we haven't even left Staines yet, and it already hasn't gone to plan. You might have seen on the time lapse, one of this middle axle, the wheel was solid, and on the other side all 3 wheels are solid. So obviously in the middle of like an abandoned house, we're going to try and fix the trailer. As you can see, the wheels are spinning, so that's good on this side. What do you think's up with it, Mike?
No, mate, it's literally saying the other day this trailer's never given me any aggro whatsoever.
Yeah.
So
cool.
Don't know.
Let's have a look.
Cable or something. I think I see the issue already. Right, just see if that's sorted it out.
No. Oh. One of them. The other 2 are still solid. Right, where are we at?
It does say that you can only use the nut once.
Yeah, well, we haven't used the nut before, so we're using it once.
Well, at this point of the day. Whoa! That's how the. I think that's how the day's gonna be.
Mike, this ain't the soft film.
Brilliant. Well,
should we have a stop by Primark on the way as well?
Do we even want this car now? How are we taking this? Don't go and get the car, or we've used up all our bad luck, so the car's going to be brilliant.
Turn around, let's have a look. Oh wow. Oh wow, you've had a... This day so far is it's not going to plan, is it?
Great success!
Show us your new threads, Mike.
Now to the viewers, this won't be particularly funny. But these shorts actually belong to my younger brother, Jummet. He's a very, very particular man. And the more he features on these videos, the more you understand his tantrums.
Jummet is a man who is very precious about his things. Don't get me wrong, we love him a bit.
But the fact I have taken his shorts after my dilemma, whatever time in the morning it is, after dealing with all that, he will be outraged.
And I can't wait for him to see this video because we're not going to tell him. So Jummet, thanks for lending Mike your shorts, mate. Alright, in the Porsche, on the way. Trailer's behaving itself?
I mean, for the 50 feet we've towed it, as it would.
So let's get up there.
I don't like faults like that though. I'd rather just find something broken so you can say, oh cool, that's what broke. It's definitely fixed now. Whereas you take it apart, oh there's something wrong. Now my worry is it's going to have a tantrum on the side of the M1 in the smart mode.
That'll be just our day today. Your trousers, bit of trailer.
I quite like these shorts though. I don't think Jummy can help us back.
Nah, let's keep them.
It will take about an hour of him being in the yard. So, what have you done with my shorts?
Should we make like a flag and then fly them from the top of the workshop?
Oh,
Right, let's get up to BCA, let's pick this Honda up. I feel like we've been talking about that all morning, but let's actually get on and do it. Right, we have made it. We are at undisclosed car auction place. We're at BCA. We're collecting the car. Really interesting point is we're at the one at Bedford, which is basically on the racetrack. So Bedford has a racetrack and a circuit, and the BCA is literally located on the same site. We've got quite a good experience with this particular BCA because it's where my M3 came from. Yes, I spent a lot of money buying a car sight unseen, traveling the country to collect it, but it's also where Mike and I bought a Ford Fusion, which we turned into a track car, which interestingly is the track car that got me back involved in track days. So we used to do a lot of them back in the day, and yeah, we just got drunk, we booked a track day, and then we bought this Fusion, and we had a bit of fun, and that's what got us back in. So it's got good, what's the word, Mike? Omen?
yeah, good feel to it.
Good feel, yeah, we've got good feel for this particular BCA site, so we are hoping that it's more good luck for this one, and that when we pick this Honda up, it's going to be good. Oh. Missed it. Got the keys. There she is, look at that. Oh. That's hilarious.
There's no inner to the gate.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's not alright. Some snotty tissues if you want some.
Oh, look at all this. Oh, mate. What we got down here? More.
Smells,
Oh god, it's disgusting. Right, let's go and take this thing for its first drive. I must admit, I didn't actually see that it was an automatic. I hope it has the same crankshaft as what we need. This thing is lovely. So, if you hadn't guessed it already, we want this engine to put in the Integra, and what we're going to do is we're going to strip down the 2 litre that's already in it. We're going to stick the cylinder head on top of that 2.4 bottom end, and we're going to make a K24 Frankenstein engine to put in the Integra. Now, as you already know, the Integra doesn't have its original engine, so it's not as if it's a shame that we're wasting a JDM engine because it's got a Civic Type R engine in it. So we figure this was 500 quid. May as well, if we're going to build an engine, then we may as well build something really good. See how we get on with that. But it's almost a shame because this car looks almost too good. Oh yes. Mike, what did you say this held the record for?
The lowest quality vehicle ever towed by the Porsche.
So far. I think we're about to get rumbled. We've just got back to the yard. Mike's brother Jummet is here. Let's see if he notices Mike's wearing his shorts. Look at those shorts.
Ain't no shorts here yet, bro. My shorts. Oh, I mean, they're definitely my shorts. Or Burberry shorts. They're quite nice.
we figured we better at least test drive the car before we go. So Mike's got his trade plates. We're gonna take this up to Costa. We have noticed is on the drive home, the bumper has become somewhat detached, but we haven't got time to fix that. So we're gonna put the cup in and we're gonna see what this thing can actually do before we rip it apart. All right, first drive.
Geometry's a little choice.
A little choice.
There's definitely some looseness on the front end. It is literally all over the road.
I actually quite like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, take it by.
Yeah, so yeah, let's keep it on.
Oh.
It's a lot talkier than the K20.
Yeah, and some of that effect will be lost through the slush box.
Yeah, true. I'm pretty sure the bumper's just fallen off. We can hear something scraping on the floor. Almost back at the workshop, so we'll have a look when we get there. So it's managed to jump out and see this. Like, we've been driving it around town like this.
Oh.
Nah, leave it like that, leave it like that. Let's get it in, let's get it in.
Oh, finished it off.
Oh, that's actually come off this time. Oh dear. Oh god, this is so much fun. Alright, we've got the car in. Mike's going to take the aircon gas out, which he does actually have an aircon gas machine. So no letting this out into the atmosphere today. Not that we'd ever do that, obviously. Then we get the car on the ramps, start stripping it out. Literally, this car is worthless to us, so we're going to do this as rough as we can and as quick as we can. Got the interior all flattened down, ready to put all the rubbish in. So hopefully this all goes to plan. Right, first thing we need to do is get the ECU out. So take out these triangular bits of trim, like this. Just twist it off. And then we got some 10mm bolts, and then it unplugs from the other side and comes out that way. So let's get on and rescue the ECU, because that's actually worth something, unlike everything else in this car. Success. Alright, status update. We have everything taken out. Engine mounts and everything are off. The engine is bolted to the subframe. We think we've got everything off, so next step is to drop the whole subframe and hope the whole lot comes out, then we can take what we want off the subframe. Jump back here is very kindly taking the rear bumper off of me.
Well, working on it.
It's working on it, struggling a little bit because it's unusual being Honda and that, but that's the only bit of the car that we've sold, so take that off with a bit of care and leave it for the man. But how's it going from your perspective, mate?
It's alright. It's alright. Never really done much with Jap cars before, so it's a learning curve. But I think, well, we'll just drop the subframe bolts out now and cut whatever else is holding it in.
Exactly that. We're there. Engine is out. Just need to separate it all from the subframe and the gearbox and get the bits we want. We are there. Oh, there we go. Right, finally got the engine out. Gearbox all stripped down. Now all we need to do is put it in the van and take it back to Bournemouth and we are done for the day. So I'm going to go up, grab the van, bring it up here, and we'll get everything loaded. Decided not to keep the gearbox even though it's automatic, because although we thought they'd sell, it turns out they actually don't. So we'll keep the engine, scrap everything else, keep the set of wheels in case someone wants them, because they look pretty good and they've got new tyres on, so we'll keep them as well. But let's get everything loaded up. Just got the van here. You can just bring that down there, get everything loaded up, and then I can go home. At last. This has been a long day. All right, it's been a really long day. We've got the engine in, look. K24 A3, just as we expected. So got the engine in ready to take back to Bournemouth. Got a couple of other bits in the car, well, in the van as well, to take back with us, like the set of wheels, for example, so we can put them on eBay or something like that. Someone that's got an Accord and needs a bit of help. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, if you want to see what we're going to do with this engine next, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You guys know what to do. Please subscribe, it really does help the channel. And we'll see you in the next one, where we start to build up the engine and see if building a K24 Frankenstein engine really is as easy as they say on the internet.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home.
Oh, there's an ambulance behind you. Straight on the curb, I reckon.
Look out the way.
Go on, straight up. Come.
Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time